Those who are blessed in this world fall the hardest. If you're his friend, then tell me this. How can Bakugan smile so confident? Welcome, Anime Lady fans. How you guys doing? We are back for a My Hero Academia read-through live reaction of chapter 210, Dream About One for All. Or for the weebs out there, Boku no Hero Academia. And as always, your main host, Legendary Vash, and
Sam the Manga Man.
I'm glad to be back with Sam the Manga Man, because you know why? We have a new episode of a podcast called Anime Lady Podcast. And where would you find it, Sam?
At the Geeks+Gamers Network on Podbean and iTunes, where we have other podcasts as amazing as that too. So check those out.
Yes, guys, you'll be continuing hearing awesome news happening on the G&G Community and GG Network coming out through the next month and for the new year. In addition, guys, you know the drill. Like, comment down below, subscribe, and press the notification as always. And additionally, guys, you know the drill as well for the other thing. Follow us on Twitter, IG, like page, and the Discord server of the G&G, all the same name, Anime G&G. With all that out of the way, let's get to the My Hero Academia chapter 2 of One for All. Let's get to the live reaction, just jumping in. Oh, no recap, right?
No recap. Let's go straight to it. We
Let's
already
go
had the
straight.
phone. All Mike got the phone call from Gran Torino about All for One having to see his younger brother. So let's get to it.
As always, I always do the first page, guys. So thank you for calling me back so quickly. I'm actually in the middle of class right now. So did Shimura talk to you about One for All Dream or something? Oh, we're talking about that right now. You asked me so I just remember something. Just some memories from an old geezer's past. You can ask, but don't expect anything from me. The last round of Class A versus Class B has commenced. Behind the scenes, All Might speaks with Gran Torino about Deku's or abnormality. Next page.
If we encounter any opponent, we must not speak to them. We need to figure out where everyone is, then use that information to our advantage. I'm still a bit worried about One for All, though. I can't allow myself to be brainwashed by Shinshoku.
I kind of hope it does because that might hit another type of trigger inside his One for All power. So I feel like I hope it does because remember last time he got triggered and then he saw a One for All kind of clip inside his mind.
Yeah, and that's technically what helped woke him up during the tournament too. Because when he was able to move his body, it was because of the One for All ability was able to shake him, and he's able to move his body again and stuff like that.
Totally agree. Next page, Midoriya-kun team has a formation quite similar to that of Baku's team from the fourth round. Their balance is similar too. But since they don't have the special ears like we did, they will need to take extra precautions to not get caught. That's true. If they're trying to lure their opponents out of hiding, then Midoriya needs to move faster than Baku. Baku's like, nope, he can't. He cannot do that. Okay.
If we talk about My Hero Academia 2 heroes, he ain't faster than Bakugo by a couple seconds.
Oh, that's definitely true.
And you see Deku jumping off from more buildings.
By the way, plug, you should watch our review of My Hero Academia 2 Heroes. Spoiler and non-spoiler.
It's really good. First, I need to make myself stand out as a target. Team B won't be able to ignore my speed. I'll let Team B try attacking me to reveal exactly where each of them is located. Then Urahara-san and the others can team up and capture them. Yaneki-san, he's here. Next page.
Yuraka-san. Oh my, I suppose you found me. After seeing what Bakugan is capable of, I would obviously be aware of you as well. When faced with someone as strong as agile as you, Momono-kun, be careful is what any clever human would do.
Let's take a step back though. A clever person would also think, that guy over there is strong, so we'll just let him move ahead of the three of us. They'll probably want to get rid of the three of us first. You're trying to distract us, so we'll tell you where we're hiding. Don't get agitated. He might be copying Shinsho's brainwashing. I'm pretty sure my other comrades have already found the other three on your team, so it's now 3 against 4. Will they even be okay? Shinsho's there as well. They won't be able to communicate with each other closely. It seems like you need to rush to their aid now. And oh, but wait. Oh, what if they're just now was Shinsho's voice. That means the other three hasn't been found yet. That's what you probably thought, right? Ha ha ha. You're stuck, aren't you? Damn, he's annoying, but he's playing mind games.
You did a good voice of him though.
Thank you. Next page.
I was getting not annoyed by your voice, but I'm like, that sounds good like him. Like shit. Sam did a good job. Deku jumps in ahead. You will help your comrades. How heartless of you. I need to keep him in my line of sight. You can't get caught. You know, I talked with Shinso about this. Those who are blessed in this world fall the hardest. If you're his friend, then tell me this. How can Bakugan-san smile so confidently?
Especially since he's the reason for the demise of the symbol of peace. Oh shit.
Damn.
Deku has his finger ready. A few seconds earlier, just now, it was Shinsho. He's close. I kind of wish I could have seen him say, with that bored expression on his face. Please look up at us when you're talking. And then next page.
I think something got cut.
So it looks like they have ropes and string of Minetta's ball.
But the next panel, everything got broken off.
Acid veil. Okay.
It disappeared. Seems like they block it, but little do they know, it was also a trap.
It's Yanagi's poltergeist. It's a long shot.
All right, next.
They're throwing more. Oh, it grew the nut in the oil can. Release. Koda-san's size. Next page.
Float. Ochako jump up, float. Twin impact, fire. It went back at them. Next page.
Whoa! I figured out a rough estimate of their whereabouts. I'll make sure they can't see us while I enlarge more items. Yagi Riko Quirk, poltergeist. She can control things close by, however, she can only move one person at a time. Kodai Yui, Quirk size. She can change the size of things that touch her. It doesn't work on living things though.
Makes sense. It cannot be organic things, only inorganic. That makes sense. Shura Nerganegaki. Quirk, twin impact. He can recreate a previous attack at the same exact location. The second strike is several times stronger than the first one. I like his scouter though.
Yeah.
It still looks like a scouter. That was close. They might have found our hiding spot. It's Deku-kan. Sorry, you probably didn't want to hear this. What exactly did Master say to you? I think it was around the time she was first inherited One for All. As usual, we were just patrolling together. It was quite fleeting, but she said,
Eh? Listen, Gran Torino, I had a weird dream last night. There's a man shrouded in black who appeared before me. He looked at me and said, It's not time yet. It's not that time yet. Oh my, wait. What's that black thing? Something strange is happening again. This is an emergency. Yo, what the hell is going on with Deku's arm?
I'm scared to think that his arm just broke.
I don't think that's blood. I think that's some kind of darkness.
Well, chapter 210 ended. Live reaction just finished. Boku no Hero Academia for the weebs, and for the English American people, for the nerds, is My Hero Academia just ended. So, how much time are we on, Sam?
We're on 9:16.
And we always get the 9 minute arc, so let's do review then. My Hero Academia Boku no Hero chapter 210. The dream about One for All. And what the hell, cliffhanger. Chapter 209 and 210. Good chapters, back and forth. I like it. Cliffhanger after cliffhanger. Good ones.
Yeah, it was really good because since we're starting review, looks like All Might is learning more about the All for One the one for all power, but apparently it wasn't the same thing when he used to have that power because uh, all for one's little brother never talked to him and he never tell him about everything about his powers and stuff. But
That's why.
apparently he was able to do that for his master.
And
Uh,
for Deku,
yeah, and now for Deku, which is kind of strange though. Like why those two, but not All Might, and All Might did become the greatest hero of all time before.
that's what that's what I was thinking as well. All Might never had that type of connection with his own power that was passed down from his master. But I feel like it's the same how it skips a generation. That's why I feel like the same in your family, in your blood heritage, when you get something from your grandfather, your height, but your parents are short. So it's like it skips a generation. So it could be that where All Might didn't get that type of treatment or that type of training or that type of acknowledgement or something that didn't happen for him. So that's pretty interesting of how Deku and his master got it, but like you said, All Might didn't. So that's pretty interesting. But I love how the resemblance between the two leads, not leads, but like the two main stars of My Hero Academia, Deku and Bakugo, their skills are almost the same, and plus the tactics are very similar. The way they did in round 4 and round 5, that Bakugo was leading his team and had the 3 in the back, but Bakugo went ahead. Deku went ahead as well. But now his team of round 5, Deku's team, is a bit weaker than Bakugo's team. So now he's kind of at a disadvantage by the team, and is 4 against 5. So now there's gonna be interesting how it goes and how it leads to.
Also, like the strategy is similar, but it's a little bit different because with Bakugo's strategy, he had his whole team get close to Bakugo so that he's not too far away, and in case something happens to Bakugo, have the others support him, like release him by any traps and meaning, and Bakugo will do all the manual labor stuff and take on everybody head on because none of them can handle how strong that he can be. And then for this one, it's different. Deku could technically go further distance to try to attack straight at them right away instead of having the other his other teams has other people to team support him. Technically, he just left his team, let his own team support themselves while Deku goes out in front and try to see if he can go out and scout and see what's going on and stuff. But what I'm really interested in about this chapter was the Monoma and Deku conversation because
Agreed.
Monoma was really he always gets in people's head and he's
Mind
annoying as
fucking
fuck.
him. Mind fucking him.
And this is a great strategy for him to have him keep talking so Deku doesn't say anything. And he tried to push all his buttons, including the button where since it was Baguo's fault that All Might had to retire.
No. He said exactly before he said it is that, especially since he's the reason for the demise of the symbol of peace, how can he smile so confidently? And I like that. And
Yeah,
that's when he said it, and that was pretty like it's hurtful, but I like how they bring something back from it was way chapters ago, and they
but
bring that back so smoothly at the right, not at the right moment, because that's a bad moment. Bring it up,
there's a lot of great moments.
but it's just like damn, it hit it to his chest, and technically people don't know it's technically Deku's fault, and that's what hurts him the most right now.
Not only that, it's like he is his best friend and his greatest rival. You saying that to your best friend like that, you're gonna have to have his back for that. You're like, no, hell no. You don't speak to my bro that way behind it, like in his front of his face or behind his back and getting his ass foot. But I think that might be the reason why his Deku's arm gauntlet broke because maybe his anger got the best of him and the one for all powers becoming more like darker, more evil.
I do want to ask, nothing else interested you in the chapter, right? Like, those new characters were pretty cool. Plus Manetta, all that's pretty cool. But we're gonna see more of that next chapter if we do, depending on what happens with his arm and what the battle of the round 5. But I want to talk more about the last panel because that's very interesting and about Gran Torino conversation with All Might. But I want to ask you before we get to the last portion, do you want to talk about anything else about the chapter, or are you good?
It was not like the fight was not bad. we get to learn the other characters from Class B, and technically it's not really an Ian fight because Shinsho is still in hiding from.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So like, and their problem with Class 1, they all can't communicate with each other because the moment they lose focus on talking to each other, they get caught by Shinsho's trap by being controlled.
Yeah.
But it would be interesting if Shinsho is really with Monoma and Deku, and he's just really getting Deku to try to talk, so Shinsho could take control of him right away,
Yeah.
which is the perfect strategy, perfect because Monoma is gonna be trying to push all your buttons just to make you talk.
That's
Yeah.
part of the plan of what Shinzo wants to do. So that's part of the plan.
Honestly, I might say like say Deku loses control of his powers and he's not able to do anything. Have Shinsho be able to stop him by controlling him in that sort of way.
I feel like if we get into some type of theories, if you're gonna put it, I feel like in this type of portion, Deku is not the one that conflict that's not blood. The way the
No, it's not blood.
art is drawn, if it was blood, it would have splattered. But this is
Some kind
uncontrolling.
of shadow, like
Yeah,
some kind of shadow.
so
Yeah.
it reminds me of Dark Shadow in a way, but more coming from the power of One for All. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's the brother.
Wait. Remember when Deku's arm just suddenly healed when he woke up from that from that after that dream?
Yeah,
The same arm.
I know. That's what I was about to bring up.
Oh.
I think is from the arm that because if you look at the top panel, the top panel looks good. His arms like that are right there. Then after that, his arm went more down, and that arm just went exploded. But I don't think sometimes it's his arm breaking. I think it's that what you said, One for All don't want you using his powers for bad or technically anger. So I think that his powers just frozen and put him in a state where they're gonna talk again. Deku and the brother will talk. Will have another conversation.
I could see that because because we never seen Deku continue using the one for all power until right now when he was about to use his finger to attack Monoma, and now that shadow, that darkness, it's gonna be controlling him into Deku to do. Maybe that's what all for one's plan. Like maybe that's his like the reason why he gave him this power. Yes, just in case you can go into anger mode, just in case you go to this mode, I have a little bit of my trick into it where I'm gonna control you that sort of way.
That's very true. And what's funny, on my side, Eraserhead side, and Baku too, all three of them are like, what the fuck just happened? Uh, like all three of them just stunned. But my favorite face is Baku because Baku's like, okay.
Yeah, he was shocked. Like they were all shocked. Not only that, Gran Torino told All Might of the same dream that his predecessor had. Like the dream was, listen, Gran Torino, I had a weird dream last night. There was a man shrouded in black who appeared before me. He looked at me and said, "It's not that time yet."
But
What the
then now another black appear. So maybe now's the time for Deku. Maybe now's the
what do they
time.
mean by "it's not that time yet" is what we're gonna find out next chapter. But still, this was interesting.
So honestly, I'll give this chapter 4.5.
I would also give it 4.5 as well. It has so much interesting, so much more theories popped up, which is cool. And honestly, I think the manipulate and intimidating and antagonizing Monoma was actually really good, really effective.
Agreed. It was very good.
Yeah.
It made me like the character slightly 2 more percent. Slightly 2 more percent. But it was interesting the way he did the script, the writing, much better.
Yeah, definitely.
So anything else to say before we go?
I think I'm good.
All right, guys. I want to say, the new news, the new era of Shonen Jump is happening. So we don't know how next week is gonna go, depending on how the new mangas will drop.
Hmm.
We will do whenever they drop now by Shonen Jump. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully, you guys could wait and watch our videos. If you guys could do that, I appreciate it for you watch our videos. So like you should continue supporting us and the official release of Shonen Jump mangas and narrative and other mangas, just like on Patreon. Support us and the GNG community. Gladly appreciate that if you can. Thank you very much. And don't forget the last drill, like always, like we said in the beginning of the video. Like, comment below. Everything we have said, down below. Subscribe and press that bell notification, guys. Gladly appreciate that for you doing all that for us. Hashtag Manga Academia Chapter 210. Hashtag Boku Academia 210. And hashtag Mega Geeks, guys. Talk again later. Have a good day. Have a good weekend.
Peace.